Hi everyone, welcome to your daily inner workout with Dr. Jill. My name is Rebecca and we're here to show you how the BioCode system can help transform lives one moment at a time. And today is Workout Wednesday, and that's the time where we invite a special guest to join us with a challenge, a question, or a concern, and we work through it together through the lens of the BioCode system. So I'm so excited to welcome today Jody. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we're here with Dr. Jill. So let's get to it.
Well, guys, you're in for a big treat today because we do have a special guest, and Jody is here, not only as an expert, she is a counselor as well, but you're getting to meet my best friend. And she's been through, as we all have, so many different challenges and situations in her life. And I thought it would be really great just to share how the BioCodes and the coaching through the BioCodes has helped her in her life to become stronger, to deal with, the ups and downs of what's in store, what's up in life. So Jody, I'm so excited that you're here. Yay!
Thanks for having me.
So wonderful.
Just a little bit, I could say that I was introduced to the BioCodes a few years ago, so I utilize them in my personal life, but sometimes I try to impress some of the tools and the codes to other people so that they can manage their lives better and help them be more responsible and more accountable for how it can benefit them with my, working with people a lot. So.
And isn't that everything? I mean, isn't that honestly like what's needed most are individuals learning that they're responsible for their life? Because I know through the years, you've worked with a lot of challenging people, and helping people who are really underprivileged and so forth. And when you started to help them and coach them that they're responsible for their life regardless of their circumstance, it really started to put the onus of change and responsibility on that individual. Because I mean, that's what's up. I mean, regardless of who we are, where we're at, and what's going on, the first step to change is the belief that they could do something about it, right?
Yeah, that people could change their lives or step out of the lens that they're looking through things in right now and be more powerful in their own self and be able to see things in a different way and react and respond in a different way. And a big piece of it is shifting those thoughts about not being able to do that. Like, like shifting from being to more like, okay, how am I going to walk through this? And how am I gonna, train myself to be better? And like you use the word stronger in your moments a lot, Jill. I use that all the time. I think that's really what it's all about. It's just getting a little stronger in your moments and not having that crash all the time that people do. And so.
That's so true. I mean, honestly, people get so overwhelmed, right, Jody, from all their circumstances around them. And, for the most part, a lot of people are surrounded around stressful people. And, we say this all the time, most of us didn't get our how to live our best life manual when things aren't going according to plan when we were born. And now we're surrounded around family or friends or circumstances or environment. And, we weaken in that. And I know when people start to see like, wait, if I could just focus on a moment and I could focus on myself in it and maybe get a little stronger inside of myself, regardless of the circumstance, then maybe there's hope. Maybe there's possibility for change. And those little moments add up, don't they? I mean, they really do.
Definitely. And everything that's going on in the world now, and then you add your own personal issues to it. It's really important nowadays that people seek some kind of training or some other avenues to deal with everything that's going on right now.
There's no question about it. There's no question about it. Life definitely is a little bit more challenged than it normally is, which was challenged all along even before that. and really taking people back to the moment and not going into the past of what it was even before this pandemic and all that's going on now, or maybe to the future, like wishing it was 2021 by now and all this mess would be gone, and really embracing where we're at and work our moments from where we're at helps us to build in our real life.
Yeah, that's a big one, because I personally, get caught up in that, like, oh, I can't wait till 3 weeks from now. I can't wait till it's, a year from now, even though I don't want that to happen because it goes too fast anyway, but it's almost like, well, when it's down the line, instead of looking at it like, okay, wait, how am I going to handle things right now where I'm at? So.
Exactly. And I know that's one of the big lessons in the BioCodes, in the timing codes, is even to understand not only our emotional instabilities, but where am I at in time? Where am I at? Am I in the past? Am I in the future? And how could I bring it back to here? Just bring it back to here. And honestly, just focusing on, maybe a skill that the viewers could walk away with, if they walk away with one skill, that they could start practicing, is be where your feet are. Be where your feet are. If your mind is going into the past, bring it back to here. If your mind is going into the future, bring it back to here. And eventually you will be able to be fully present where you're at, appreciate that's your only live energy, and that's the only place you can work from anyway. And then we start getting stronger. It's a good, right, Jody? It's a good practice to just start with. One simple.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's simple. It's not all complicated. It's not
Right.
like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. I can't do it. There's simple. The biocodes, if you put them into place, they're not complicated.
That's so true. Easy, excuse me, easy to learn. Definitely harder to practice, because we live in that ever-changing world, like you always say, and there's always so much going on. So by simply just taking it one moment at a time, coming back to the here and now, and being fortunate that you're in the here and now, even in our harder moments, because that's the only moment we could work from anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, this week, viewers out there, notice your moments. Notice if your mind is going and traveling into the what once was, right? And you're going into the Wayback Machine. Notice if your mind's jumping to the future.
Okay. Let's do this right now, because my husband didn't get the memo, obviously, that we were going to be on this. So right now, I'm like thinking, shut up in there. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? So I'm thinking, how can I apply this to my biocodes right now? Because I am like, what an idiot, why are you doing this? You knew I was going to get on this call. So let's do this right here.
Do it right now.
Okay.
So let's get back to the here and now, right? Yeah. Let's accept that life happens, and regardless of what happens, it doesn't have to disrupt who we are in it, right?
Yeah. So I'm trying, I'm saying to myself, well, that's just part of it. That's going on out there, and that has nothing to do with right here and interacting with you.
And that's life.
So I don't.
We live in life.
I yell at him later. I don't know.
Or we just accept that it's a beautiful example of being fluid and flexible and changing and adapting when things don't go according to plan. Because how many people in their day, things don't go according to plan? And I think this is a perfect example of that.
Something, yeah, absolutely. Like, this is kind of perfect. Like, it's like showing me right away, okay, you know what, this is life. This is like if the cat went through and fell on my computer or something happened. So
it's so perfect. So perfect.
I'm worked up over it. It's not important to me. And whatever emotion that is that I'm having right now, I'm just going to practice calm. And I'm just going to practice, oh, what the heck?
I love it. And I love that we had a real life in the moment demonstration of practicing the biocodes, of practicing accepting what is, bringing your focus back to the now, moving forward, right? Regardless of the circumstance. And, you know, it's okay. That's life. Just total acceptance. So good job. Thank you so much for today. This was so fun. And pass it to Rebecca now.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for all the work you do. You're tremendous in all the information that you have to give to people. It's awesome. So.
Right back at you.
Mhm.
Thanks so much, Dr. Jill, and thank you, Jody, for joining us. And thank you, Jody's husband, for that beautiful live example of life doesn't go according to plan sometimes, and we can sit in our present moment and accept it and pivot and roll with the changes. And that's how we do it. The BioCodes meet you where you are in your life, and you work those moments one moment at a time. So thank you all so much for joining us today, and keep on watching us right here. And if you have a question or a challenge or something you'd like to work through the lens of the BioCode system, email us and you might be a guest on a future episode of Workout Wednesday. And in the meantime, remember that an empowered life starts with you. So keep working those moments, and we'll see you next time.
Yay, thanks everybody.